He is currently leading the National Football League in sacks, entering week number 8. He's got 9 of them, and he's ready to try and make some more in Pittsburgh on Monday night against Russell Wilson. He's Dexter Lawrence of the New York Football Giants. How you doing, Dexter?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. So, how many double teams do you see on a? You're laughing, but how many double teams are you seeing right now, Dexter? It seems like you lead the league in that too, right now.
Right. Just about every play. At the beginning of the year, I said I had to own it and grow through it, and I feel like that's what I've been doing. I just got to keep going and keep proving myself.
So you see it coming when you're lining up. You could see it coming right now.
It's a feel type of thing. You listen, and then my job is to beat the guy in front of me, and that's what I'm mostly focused on. But then when the double teams come, I'm aware and I'm expecting it.
But that then, in your estimation, opens things up for your teammates, I imagine, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's it been like being teammates with Brian Burns, Dexter?
Amazing. He brings a different knowledge to the game that I truly respect. We talk a lot on the sideline. We talk during the week about what we're seeing and what we're going to do here and what we're going to get here. And he brings that attitude that we needed in that outside linebacker room. And he's just been nothing but a great dude.
Can you give me an example of how his set of eyes is different in terms of looking at things differently, like you just mentioned, Dexter?
Because he's seeing it, from the outside backer perspective, and I'm letting him know that a lot of times that when I'm getting 2 hands, we can work together still. We can try to work off of that and create open gaps and open space for other guys.
Can you tell me your favorite Kayvon Thibodeau story, please?
Those are endless. Not that I could share right now, but.
He's a live one, isn't he? That guy.
No, he definitely is. But respected. He's a guy that works hard, and he's grown exponentially this year with all his habits, and nothing but promise. And I think that's what Burns coming into that room and leading.
So yeah, I'm wondering if you wouldn't mind giving me a little bit more on that. Burns coming in and leading right away. Does that happen right away as soon as the trade happened?
Yeah, right away. He's leading guys like Aziz and Boogie and Kayvon, and like I said, like Kayvon's habits this year has grown exponentially. Just having Burns there to guide a little bit and teaching the ways.
So Dexter Lawrence here on the Rich Eisen Show in advance of the Monday Nighter against Pittsburgh, getting ready to try and take Russell Wilson out, and I want to talk about that matchup in a little bit more in a second. But the consistency of this team, where one week you go to Seattle and you win that game on the road, and I'm sure that was a heck of a nice flight home for your team, and then trying to find it over the next 2 weeks. What do you tell fans that are wondering about that and how this team can find more of a consistent manner of winning, Dexter?
Just believe, because we do. And the message is to stay even keel, and through a win, through a loss, through a bad play, through a good play, just stay even, and just keep expecting to make those plays. Don't be surprised by it. We work hard. We work hard here, and we practice hard. We study hard, and we just got to make those plays when they come. But when they do come, stay even keel and make the next one.
So when you say that's the message, who's the one delivering that message? Head coach?
Head coach? The players. Because we know the importance. I think we lead well, and I think the attitudes in the locker room as well. We practice well, and watching it on tape, and I think we just got to show up on Sunday and be ready to play.
Who are those? Who are those?
Monday this
week. Sure, yeah, I know, right? Monday this week. Who are those voices? Can you tell me who are those voices who are going around the locker room, making sure everybody's still hanging in there together? Dexter?
Really, the captains and leaders: Bobby, Daniel, GVR, Burns, Nacho. It's a list of guys that that leads and, gets the young guys to stay committed and, keep the main thing and focus on improving each and every week in practice and then showing up in the game.
So how again, I know I'm talking to you and not Daniel Jones. How is Daniel handling this season from your perspective? Obviously, him trying to lead. He was removed from the game last week. He's going to be your guy starting this week. But how is he handling all of that, Dexter?
He handled it pretty well. He knows the guys in the locker room have his back, and we know that he's in a tough position, and he's going to have to fight through it. But he knows that we have his back, and that gives him confidence every week.
Now, and again, I know this is not your side of the ball, and I understand it's also not the type of player that you're going to try to stop. But you are from Clemson, wide receiver. How special is Malik Neighbors when you first saw him step on the field, Dexter?
Yeah, in training camp, really, when we first put the pads on, that's when I trying to kind of judge. But he made plays early and often, and he kept making plays. And my message to him is, let me see it when it counts. And his opportunities he got, he's taking advantage of them, and he's a special dude, and he carries himself that way.
So you went up to him and actually delivered those words verbally to him during the summer?
I did. I said, I want to see you do it when it counts.
And what did he say back to you?
He said, no doubt about it.
Oh, okay. Because he's not clapping back at you, right? Like that's not happening.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. How have you grown as a player in 6 years, Dexter? How have you grown?
I think just my knowledge of the game and my attitude towards the game is what has really grown the most for me, and what I focus on every off season. And and in the shows each and every year, I'm growing and getting better. And that's all you can do as a player. You can control what you can control, and that's my mind and my body.
What have you seen on film that's the challenge for you this week in Pittsburgh?
They're gonna run that ball. They gonna run it a lot, and I think we gotta come with our hard hats on, being ready to play, and taking on that challenge, and then stopping Russell when he want to throw it deep, and on those boots and things like that. So I think the message is just play your keys and do your job. You're 111, and the game will handle itself.
Did he look different to you on film, Dexter, from previous times that you've seen Russell out there or played against him?
Well, it looked like he's getting his swagger back a little bit. But that's a dangerous Russell Wilson, and we got to stop him early and often. Put the O-lineman at his feet. Chase him on those boots and make sure he gets bottled up, and help the cover guys cover.
Are you a talker out there? Do you talk out there? You talk?
I talk a little bit.
To who do you talk?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Really? It doesn't matter?
It don't matter.
To the other quarterback?
I try to stay away from the little guys besides the quarterback. I try to stay away from like the receivers and tight ends. Those are little guys. I don't really.
The little guys. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So
them too much.
So who do you normally talk to? The guys who are double teaming you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, little quarterback, little running back. Whoever I'm feeling in the moment.
Did you talk to Saquon last week? Did that happen?
I did.
What'd you say to him?
He felt me. That's my guy, man. I hate that he did, had that many yards rushing against us. But he's a great player, and we see him again.
All right, Dexter. Listen, you did get 2 sacks last week as well. You got 9. Do you got a number in mind?
Well, I did. I passed it.
What was the number? What's the number?
Number was 8.
Wow. It's now week 8. You've got 9. So can we amend it? What do you got now? What's on your mind now?
I don't know, man. However many it takes, to feed the hunger, man.
Well, let's get Strahan's record. Can we do that? What do you think?
We can keep it in house.
Okay, that would be the idea. Go get Stray's record. You know what I mean? Go get Stray's record, and then every single time he shows up, you can tell him.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
No, he is a big guy, so he's in your realm to talk to. Dexter, congrats again on the start for you personally. I will see you in Germany. I'm calling that game in Munich. Have you ever been there? You ever been to Germany before?
Never.
First time for everything. So brush up on your German. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, and thanks for the time here.
Yes, sir. See you.
You got it. That's Dexter Lawrence, at Dexter Lawrence 18 on Instagram, right here from the New York Giants. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.